How's this? Oh, closer to the microphone? Okay, how about now? Good? My name is Gloria Cardenas. I am the younger sister of Kacey Cardenas. No one but her parents used Kacey's first name. I'm surprised that's the name you've got in your little, file here. I last saw my sister the night before she disappeared. Kacey came into my room, wanted to talk. No, I mean my sister. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but Kacey was my big sister. Do you want to argue about that, or do you want me to tell you what happened? You know, the last time I agreed to do one of these stupid interviews was over 5 years ago, and I walked out because the child questioning me wouldn't stop bugging me about this. Is that how you want this one to go too, or do you want to hear what I know? Great. Thank you. Anyway, like I said, Kacey came to me the night before and wanted to talk. Our relationship had been kind of rocky the prior few years. We were real close when we were little, but then Kacey started getting real moody, and I guess I got pretty moody too. We didn't talk much, and when we did, we pretty much just fought. I guess Kacey had finally had enough of that and just wanted to clear the air between us. It was a good talk. Lots of hugging and crying, that kind of thing. She told me that she was going somewhere with her friends tomorrow, and she said that she'd be back, but I could tell that she was lying. She wouldn't tell me where she was going, for one thing. I can't really say what happened to the mystery solver kids. I guess it's suspicious that they all disappeared on the same day, but I know a lot of people don't agree with me about this, but I don't think Kacey's dead. I think she just couldn't take living here anymore. Did the prior clubs ever get the chance to interview our dad? Yeah, I kind of figured he wouldn't have agreed to something like this. Probably not our mom either, right? Yeah. Well, the thing you have to understand about our dad is, in a lot of ways, he was an extremely kind and generous man. I loved him. I still love him. But, how to put this? He had a very big personality, The kind that just sort of fills up the entire room. There wasn't much space for anyone else around him unless you made yourself smaller, I guess. Gave yourself over to him. He never meant any harm by it, but yeah, that was kind of what he was like. And I think Kacey just got sick of making herself smaller. She had a big personality too, and I think she needed to just find someplace else where she could let it all out. Maybe her friends were the same way. I don't know. I didn't really know them. But I think the four of them loaded into that corny van of theirs, got on the highway, and never turned back. I don't think they disappeared at all. I think they just left. I miss my sister. She took the time to have that talk with me before she went, so I bet she misses me too. Maybe one day she'll look me up, or maybe she won't. That would be a little sad. But to be honest, I've never been all that upset about her being gone because I know that wherever she is, she's a lot happier than she ever would have been hanging around here. all sitting in the back of the FBI van. There's sort of 2 rows of benches, one on either side of it. It's a big van. There's a lot of people in here. There's all of you, Fang, Agent Woodard, and even after that, still room for several guys in riot gear. Agent Woodard kind of looks from one of you to another and just says, I want to thank you again for cooperating and coming with us willingly. I know it probably feels like you didn't really have any choice, but you always have a choice. This could have gone very differently, and just probably doesn't mean much coming from me right now, but I want you to know that, in my opinion at least, you made the right choice.
Yeah, sure fucking doesn't.
We didn't, what the fuck do you mean we came along? You tackled us,
Oh, what he means is we didn't get ourselves shot by the fucking dozens of guys he brought along, right?
I think Charlie did get shot, though.
It fucking hurts. Did I get
that's
shot?
true.
Yeah.
You did get shot in the back of the beanbag round. Go ahead and advance your damage track. I forgot about that.
What is it currently at? Because I think is it at battered? Because I may have already done that, because I'm currently battered.
Okay, then let's say it's already.
Yeah. Yeah, it really fucking hurts. Ow.
I understand, and I do apologize for that, but I'm just saying I've done a few operations like this, and this could have gone much worse.
Do you arrest people with Eidolons regularly?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to talk about that in too much detail, but this is not the first operation like this I've run, no. To that end, unfortunately, I do need your cooperation a little bit more. He looks to the guys in the riot gear around him, and they pull out these headsets. Imagine sort of like a band that would go around your head, and sort of intersecting that is a pair of headphones. It's all sort of one unit, and it has 2 little like suction cups hanging from the front. Each of them grabs one of you and starts putting these on your head.
Before they do so, can Charlie try and use 3 small words to say they're already on?
Let me think. What can happen there?
I mean, I know that my Eidolon, at least, is disabled.
Yours is disabled.
Charlie, if I remember right, Charlie's is still active. That's why the beanbag, it took the wind out of her so she couldn't say anything.
Right. Charlie, go ahead and give me an Ellie draw.
Okay. I believe I have 2 Ellie. 1 Ellie. No, 2. I have 2.
That is going to be the moon or the tower.
Jordan, are you doing this, you fucker?
No, I'm looking at 2 cards in front of me.
Fine, the moon.
You try to do that, but they're just very quick and immediately sort of have you kind of restrained and are shoving this thing on over your head. They, get the sort of ear cups over your ears.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait until a more opportune moment to do this, but it seems like it's got to come up now. Kacey's not the one they have under arrest.
Oh my god!
Give me a reveal your master plan.
Yeah, the instant that she realized what was going on, the cryptic, she's thinking about the cryptic warning the entire way up from the, I don't know, grave or whatever. And she sent just a girl up ahead of her, and as soon as she realized it was the cops, she vanished. So the cops have been dealing with a very cooperative Kacey Chambers, because it's not really Kacey Chambers.
Now, I do have a question about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just check the range. Okay,
yeah.
200 feet on just a girl.
Kacey is in the van. It's just nobody's realizes she's there.
Okay, got it.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, give me a reveal your master plan, Kacey.
All right, that is Jen.
Genius.
I've got 2.
That is going to be the Empress or the Sun.
Ooh, I like the sun.
Okay, yeah, you're given cause to celebrate. I guess that is, in fact, what happens.
So I guess if they put this thing on my Eidolon, does it just not work? But they don't realize because they don't see me?
Let me let's go through this beat by beat here.
Okay.
As they start putting the headsets on, like I said, they kind of put the ear cups over your ears. They attach the small little sort of suction cups to your forehead, and as they're doing that, Agent Woodard explains these are headsets that contain electrodes that are designed to read the brain patterns associated with Eidolon activity. When they detect that, they will emit a blast of sound that will, it's pretty debilitating, and it will prevent your Eidolon from being used. So as they put it onto just a girl, how would that work? Let me think.
My question is just a girl even corporeal?
I think just a girl's corporeal, right? At least
I've been assuming she is, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Has been, yeah.
Like I think when Casey's actively using her, she is. When she's not, maybe she's more just like a floaty specter. But to me, the whole idea of using Fade Away to like swap places with her is that she becomes physical, and Casey is technically tangible, but people are just kind of not realizing they're looking at her.
I think between drawing the sun and the fact that I'm not sure Eidolons have brain waves in the traditional sense,
right,
it would make sense if it just, there's no reaction.
Yeah, you did play the sun, right. I was going to say there'd be something that would give it away here, but I forgot. Yeah, you played a very good card, so I think the ruse kind of has to work. Then, yeah, I think, they just attach it to you, or attach it to just a girl, rather. Everybody who got it on their actual head, you can feel there must be some kind of like ratchet or something in the back where you can feel them tightening the headband, and they keep doing it until it kind of hurts, presumably so you can't take it off without some help. And Agent Woodard just kind of like looks to all of you and just says, again, I do appreciate all of your cooperation. We will talk again very soon. Unfortunately, he reaches under his seat and pulls out a gas mask and starts putting it on.
Oh, shit.
He says, unfortunately, I can't let any of you know where we're taking you. And he, bangs his fist on the wall that the driver would be behind, and suddenly you just hear a hissing sound.
Now, does this chemical work on beetles?
It does.
Okay, great.
I think as the gas comes in and we're everybody's starting to fade, Charlie reaches for Kacey or Regina, whoever she can reach.
Yeah, you do that, and all of you slip into unconsciousness. And Kacey, this would affect you too, obviously, even though... Yeah. I'm trying to think of how that would... Because I want to honor the fact that you played the sun, but I'm trying to think of how this would affect things later, because... Can you even maintain just a girl while you're unconscious?
Right, that is a good question. I feel like over the course of the previous season, Just a Girl and Kacey have very much established themselves as two sides of a whole. It's not like Just a Girl is gone when Kacey's not thinking about her. She represents a very real part of Kacey.
Are you suggesting there are two Caseys in this van now?
In a sense, yes.
In a sense, sure. Yeah.
Or I'm more suggesting that Kacey is bilocating.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a reasonable way to interpret it.
I think her ability to use Just a Girl is limited when she's knocked out. So if somehow Kacey was knocked out but Just a Girl wasn't, Just a Girl would pretty much be catatonic without her, but
Right, or maybe just like extremely like loopy or almost like
right, yeah,
like strung out.
Yeah, kind of like when you're talking to somebody who's sleepwalking. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think that makes sense. In that case, gosh, immediately throwing curveballs at me, trying to figure out how to make this work.
That's right. Welcome back, fucker. I've been sitting on this idea for months.
God damn.
They had to play the fucking sun on it. Let me think here. What is the best way to do this? Because I'm also, like, to me, like, where I'm at, I, again, want to honor the fact that you played one of the best cards in the deck here, but also, this, like, every step of this seems like it would have a good reason to, like, fuck this up for you.
Right, so...
Because now, you know, they're going to take you somewhere and then, like, move you all into holding cells, so I'm trying to figure out how that doesn't blow your cover, getting more than 200 feet away from the van, you know?
Yep. I mean, I've got a psychic link basically with my other self. Maybe it's a matter of sort of like sleepwalking my way through, so when Kacey does come to, she's like slumped outside of the cell.
Right, because people just aren't noticing you, so you can be in like the middle of the hallway.
They're just dragging her invisible body across the floor.
Right, yeah. It's making noises, but they're not noticing. Okay, yes. God, okay.
Kacey's about to wake up with the craziest rug burn in history.
Yeah.
God.
Then yeah, I think that's exactly what happens. Kacey, sometime later, you come to lying down in the middle of a concrete hallway. There is a metal door nearby that has no windows into it, and looking down the hallway, there's a few other doors similar in, build.
Okay, so the doors don't have windows. There's no way to see what's inside them?
Correct.
All right.
I'll say there's like numbers plates on like the wall next to the door.
Sure.
Actually, before we get into that, Kacey, I've been thinking, because, sort of took a little bit of time off since we ended the last book. I'm a little worried that Kacey sounds a little too close to KC from the other group. I think we probably need to go back and revise what your name is.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is the quote-unquote narrator talking directly to me as a person.
I mean, yeah, same as always.
You can go ahead and do whatever you want. I don't really care what you think or want, I guess.
Okay, I was sure. I was expecting more pushback from that. I was kind of thinking Melissa. What do you think of Melissa?
I hate it.
I don't know. I like it. I think let's try that on. See, your name is Melissa Chambers now.
Sure, buddy.
Okay, great. Then yeah, Melissa, you are in this gray hallway. What do you do?
Sorry, who?
You.
No, you're clearly talking to someone else.
Well, no, I just said your name's Melissa now, and you said sure. We're good to go.
Oh, you thought I was agreeing with you. Oh boy.
Well, that's because you used an affirmative statement.
Jordan, do you know what sarcasm is?
Sure.
See, now, do you mean that in the affirmative, or are you being sarcastic? It's hard to tell.
Melissa, what do you do? I can just move things along if you don't want to do anything.
Melissa? Is there a Melissa here who wants to do something?
Yeah, it's you. You're the one talking.
Okay, Melissa doesn't want to do anything. I, Kacey, have an idea.
What's your idea?
I'm going to make an assumption that the door I was slumped in front of is probably where they're holding my other self, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that the other doors in here are probably all their holding cells. So I want to head as far down the hallway as I can and see if I can find a non-locked room, maybe somewhere where some equipment would be held.
Okay. You can't make it that far away from the door, which tells you one thing, which is that these are probably a little bit bigger rooms. Because if you can't get this far down the hall without reaching the end of your range, then...
Some of that range is being taken by the room itself, yeah.
By the room itself, right. And I think what you see as you walk around is that you don't see any unlocked doors. In fact, every door down here seems like it is locked with a keycard lock, like the kind you'd see at a hotel room.
Oh, great. That's hard to pick or hack.
That's true.
Oh, boy. What I want to do is try to put together a disguise so I can appear as if I am one of the officers, but it's going to be hard. I guess I am going to head to the closest door that I can actually reach, other than the one that I think is my own.
Oh, okay.
Can I reach all of the other nearby cells, or...
I would say you can reach all 6 cells, yeah.
Okay.
There's probably 3 on one wall, 3 on the other.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the one nearest to my own and just knock on it.
Okay. There's no response.
I'm going to cup my hand to the door and put my face up close to it so that the sound will travel through without having to speak very loudly, and just say, "Is anyone in there?"
You don't hear anything, and you wonder if maybe you've woken up sooner than the others.
It's possible. I'm also worried that perhaps the doors are soundproof.
That's also very possible. And as you're wondering that, you hear footsteps echoing distantly down the hallway.
Okay, I am going to slip up into a corner where hopefully nobody will notice me and concentrate very hard on continuing to be vanished.
I'll say, too, from Just a Girl, who, you can sort of see and feel through.
Yep.
Inside, you have Just a Girl has woken up, still wearing the headset, sitting at a table, sort of a large metal table with a hoop in the middle that she is handcuffed to. Naomi, you wake up looking around your new surroundings. You are in a concrete windowless room. Regina, you are sitting at a metal table with kind of a loop in the middle of it that you're handcuffed to.
Yeah.
Charlie, you slowly begin to come to. In front of you are a couple of those sort of cheap, like $1 tacos from Taco Bell and a plastic cup of water. There is a plastic cup of water and 2 of those little, like, $1 Taco Bell tacos in front of her.
Interrogation room.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
The Taco Bell.
Okay.
Just some very basic, like, the cheap, like, $1.50 tacos. Let's say there's 2 of those and, like, a plastic cup of water. It's just sort of like a large concrete room with no windows. The door that you woke up in front of seems to be the only door in or out of here. It is very spacious.
I think Charlie, almost on instinct, just grabs a taco and takes a bite out of it and swallows it, but then, doesn't trust it, and so she puts it down.
I think she definitely grabs the water and is just staring at the food.
I think I'd like to have some water.
Your head is killing you. Whatever they use to put you out, it is as though you're hungover.
Hello? Regina? Kacey?
Is there anyone else in here? This is it right now?
It is just you.
Okay.
And it continues to just be you for a long time.
How long is he going to leave me in here?
That question is answered with time, as you're left in here for, it's hard to keep track, but you would guess between 2 and 3 hours.
Classic interrogation technique.
Around the 1 hour mark, Charlie is just her leg is bouncing, like she's going stir crazy. She just starts she drank the water.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably. She would think it was longer than this, but probably about 10 minutes in, she's like, "I'll fucking eat. Fine. I'll eat the tacos."
Obviously, logically, if you're worried about the taco, you should also be worried about the water. But she drinks the water and doesn't think about that, and just is like breaking up the taco into like little bits, seeing how tiny she can get them, for something to do.
Yeah, I'm basically going to be sitting in the corner doing that pose Link does in Link's Awakening when he's controlling birds or whatever, just trying to be as much in the space of just a girl as possible.
Melissa, you see Agent Woodard walk down the hallway, walk right past you, and unlock the cell door. Solo, after several hours, you finally hear a door squeak open and footsteps approaching you. You can hear Agent Woodard's voice through the box to say, hello, I don't have full documentation on you. How should I address you?
Excuse me?
I believe the name I've got down here is Solo, but I'm not sure if that is a proper formal address for you. All right, let's see here. Regina Rosenthal, right?
Yeah.
Hi, I am Agent Connor Woodard. He reaches out to shake your hand.
I shake his hand.
Charlotte O'Neill, right?
Charlie, what the fuck, man?
Charlie. No problem. Let me just make a note here. Did you not like the food? Detective Shirogorov, this might be hard to believe given the circumstances, but it is honestly an honor to meet you.
Thank you, Agent Woodard.
Sort of a file folder under his arm that he pulls out and starts flipping through. He says, let's see here. Melissa Chambers, right?
Well, sure.
I say nothing.
First name, Dees.
I see, you're joking. I understand that this is a stressful situation. You've got every right to be a little frustrated, but this is going to go a lot smoother for the both of us if we can build just a basic line of communication here.
I don't make a habit of, eating mystery food that the people who kidnap me give me.
That's, you're going to need to eat. You're going to need to, you gotta eat.
You have put me in a box, sir. I don't like being in a fucking box. I don't think most people would.
I was hoping we could do this on friendlier terms, but you are free to respond how you would like. Well, I do have some boilerplate legalese I have to read to you. Are you feeling all right? Can I get you anything else? More water? More food?
A lawyer would be nice.
Funny you should say that. I have some boilerplate legalese I've got to read here. Actually, I have a little bit of boilerplate legalese I'm supposed to read you to that end. I have got a little bit of kind of boilerplate, just some boilerplate legalese I have to read to you. Protocol dictates I have to read this to every person that we arrest. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to because I think it kind of sets the wrong tenor for this conversation and this relationship, but protocol demands that I read this to you, so...
Did you think the right tenor was, kidnapping me out of a graveyard?
Honestly, I don't love having to start our conversations this way. It sort of makes things difficult between you and me. Sort of implies a little bit more of an antagonistic relationship than I'd prefer, but
I'm in handcuffs. I think the antagonism has already been established.
I understand. Well, let me just go ahead and read this here for you. You have been arrested under the authority of the Transcendental Crimes and Incidents Act. As a result, you do not have the right to remain silent. You do not have the right to an attorney, to a trial, or to any other legal amenities. Your civil rights as an American citizen were revoked at the point of your arrest and will be reinstated at the sole discretion of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The FBI reserves the right to detain you indefinitely. Your health will be maintained only insofar as necessary to the investigation to which your arrest is related. To that end, you are strongly encouraged to cooperate with the agents assigned to your case. Cooperation with the investigation may, at the lead agent's discretion, be rewarded with certain benefits. Refusal to cooperate may likewise be punished. Should you attempt to escape captivity, destroy or tamper with any evidence, or harm any persons while imprisoned, you will be terminated. Please verbally confirm that you understand this message as it has been read to you.
I understand, and cooperation won't be an issue with me.
Is this some kind of joke?
No joke.
So, wait, we're under... What about Jordan? Is this a Jordan thing? Jordan, are you doing this?
I mean, I'm doing everything, but, what Agent Woodard says is, sorry, who's Jordan?
Oh, this... Fuck.
I need to see the legal justification that paper that you just read to me isn't complete bullshit. I know cops can lie to us.
Fair enough. That is true. I can absolutely get you a copy of the Transcendental Crimes and Incidents Act to look over. That's not a problem.
I know I don't have a right to an attorney. Can I call my dad's a lawyer? Can I call my dad? I'm a minor.
I understand that. As of this moment, no.
Okay, so, from what I understood, I thought I had rights, but I'm being told that I do not have rights now.
Technically, no.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the message.
Solo.
Is something the matter?
Solo, I want to have a conversation with you. If you want me to leave you in here alone, I can. We can just keep you in the back of an evidence locker and drop a little bit of food into that box once a day. I think that's going to get very lonely very quickly. If you work with me, if you cooperate, then we can let you see your friends, we can let you out of that box, we can do a lot of things, but I need a little bit from you first.
When you said I could be terminated, that means killed, right? You said you could kill me.
I am legally allowed to do that. I have no intention of doing that.
Oh, well no, it's totally fine then. That's cool. It's cool.
As the lead agent on this case, I have a lot of latitude and a lot of discretion in how I choose to apply that law. And listen, I don't want us to be at odds with each other. I don't want this to be like a prisoner-jailer relationship, Regina. If anything, I want us to be friends.
Regina looking down at the handcuff she's in and then back to him like, well, you're really doing really well.
I don't want this to be a prisoner jailer relationship. If anything, I want us to be friends.
But I am your prisoner.
Legally, yes.
Cool. Great.
I am about to open this box. I need you to understand we are on camera. There are many agents in this facility. If you attack me, it's going to go just as poorly for you as it will for me. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
He leans forward, and you suddenly get blinded by light as he lifts a little flap on your box.
I assume I can skitter out?
Yeah, you skitter out. The box itself is in a larger lucite terrarium on a metal table. I know this is going to be difficult to believe, especially after what I just read to you, but I want to be putting all of my cards on the table.
Okay, in that case, why don't you go first? Why don't you tell me everything you have, and then I will tell you what I can.
Well, we can absolutely have that conversation. I am not immediately here to conduct an interview about anything that, you may know. Right now, all I have is a sort of a psych evaluation that I need to run through with you. Is that all right?
With all due respect, at this moment, I'm not really inclined to trust psychiatry. Some friends of mine have had some very bad experiences with a psychiatrist recently, and I am a little concerned about where a psychiatric evaluation is going to take me.
Kacey already giving everyone up.
Would it make any difference if I told you that a positive evaluation here could really fast track getting some privileges for you? If you want to, if we want to talk about windows, we can make that happen. Seeing your friends, all very doable, but we do sort of need to get this done first.
Do what you have to.
All right. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a digital camera. Honestly, a pretty small one, especially for the year 2000. Very fancy. And sort of sets it up on a little mini tripod on the desk, points it at you, turns it on. And he says, so I have just a list of questions here. And what I would like you to do is just give me the answer that comes into your head as soon as possible. Don't really think about it. Just as rapid fire as you can go, all right?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, let's get started here. What is your name?
Naomi Shirogorov.
Correct. What is your age?
I don't fucking know, like 8?
Correct. What is the name of your Eidolon?
Pride of Lions.
Correct. What can your Eidolon do?
It's just a girl.
Incorrect. How many degrees are there in a triangle?
90?
Incorrect. What is the Pythagorean theorem?
The squares of the sides of a triangle are equal to the square of the hypotenuse of a triangle.
Correct. Do you love your father?
Kinda.
Incorrect. Do you love your mother?
Okay, is this some Voight Camp shit?
Incorrect. Are you a god?
No. What? No, I know a dude who thinks he is one, but no.
Indeterminate. Are you a sinner?
What is this, church?
Incorrect. What is the definition of an egg?
An egg is something that hatches into life.
Incorrect. What is the definition of a yolk?
It's the good part of the egg. What does this have to do with anything, dude?
Incorrect. What is the definition of a god?
Someone with power much beyond humans.
Incorrect. What is the definition of a sin?
You tell me, buddy.
Incorrect. What punishment does a sinner deserve?
Sinner deserve whatever punishment a god decides.
Correct. What is the undertow?
I don't know, man. That's like a surfing thing, right?
Incorrect. How many planets are there in our solar system?
9?
Incorrect. What is your favorite movie?
Dog Day Afternoon.
Incorrect. What is the definition of a sword?
It's like a knife, but longer.
Incorrect. When did we first meet?
I've lost track, but I think earlier today?
Incorrect. When will we last meet?
Today, I hope.
Incorrect. What is the sound a moose makes?
Moo? I don't know. I've never met a moose.
Incorrect. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is yellow.
Incorrect. What is the definition of absolute zero?
The point at which molecules cannot move.
Incorrect. What is the definition of a book?
It is a set of pages with words on them.
Incorrect. What is my name?
Oh, come on, you're not gonna really pull that after all this, man.
Incorrect. What is the definition of a god?
You asked me that one already.
Incorrect. Do you love your mother?
No.
Incorrect. Do you love your mother?
Yeah, I guess.
Incorrect. What punishment does a sinner deserve?
I would strongly advise against asking that question more times, bud.
Incorrect. Is the world born on the back of a turtle?
Not this world.
Incorrect. Define Maxwell's demon.
I have no idea what Maxwell's demon is.
Incorrect. Are you Maxwell's demon?
No, I'm Charlie O'Neill. Fuck you.
Incorrect. What is a detective?
Someone whose role in society is to attempt to find out the truth by any means necessary.
Incorrect. What is a detective story?
You know, personality profiles aren't supposed to have correct and incorrect responses.
Incorrect. How does a detective story end?
A detective story ends with the mystery solved.
Incorrect. Are you a detective?
No.
Incorrect. Are you a detective story?
Kinda, yeah.
Incorrect. How do you end?
In a cool way. I don't fucking know, man.
Incorrect. What is the sound a moose makes?
Still don't know that, man.
Incorrect. Do you love your father?
No.
Incorrect.
No,
What is the
that one's
definition of a
true.
sword?
Fuck you, man. That one's true. I love my dad.
What is the definition of a sword?
I love my... No, take that one back. I love my dad. That one's correct. Fuck you.
Incorrect. Can entropy ever decrease in a closed system?
Entropy cannot decrease in a closed system.
Incorrect. Are you Maxwell's demon?
No.
Incorrect. What is a detective story?
Look, the idea of like a mystery story originated with Poe, right? It was obviously, we think of it more as something originated by Arthur Conan Doyle, but there were Edgar Allan Poe works.
Incorrect. What is the undertow?
I don't know.
Incorrect. What is the definition of monarchy?
Monarchy is when all the power of the land is vested in a single person.
Incorrect. How do you end?
I think that's up to you.
Incorrect. How do you end?
With a period.
Incorrect. How do you end?
Can this end?
Incorrect. That is all of the questions that I have got for you. He reaches out and turns the camera off. I am going to take these results back to our analyst, and I'll get back to you shortly.
Is everyone else okay?
Everybody else is completely fine. They're doing just about as well as you are.
Do I get to see them soon?
I'm going to make sure you can see them as soon as possible. But we have certain things we have to take care of on our end first.
So no. Okay.
Can I get you anything else while you're in here? More water?
Water would be great.
Fantastic. I'll get that sent right over. And he leaves.
Okay. What precisely can I get, like, one of the correct answers? I'm just really curious now.
He pauses. He was, like, immediately getting his papers together to leave, but he sort of stops for a moment and thinks. The first detective story is the story of Cain and Abel. It was just a really easy mystery because there was only one suspect. Anyway, thank you very much for your cooperation. I understand that this is a stressful situation. We are going to take a look at the data we just got here, and I'll be back in with you soon, all right?
Sure thing. See ya, bud.
He reaches into his pocket. What's a good, like, I guess leaves and stuff. He's got, like, just a bunch of lettuce that he puts into the terrarium with you.
Next time, could you get me, like, an ice cream sandwich or something, maybe? This is good. It's not that most substantial.
Ice cream sandwich? Absolutely. You know what? Yes. I will get you an ice cream sandwich. And, he leaves.
That's a really bad questionnaire, you know? You should really have somebody work over it. I think it could use some improvements.
It is pretty effective for what we're using it for.
Is what you're using it for making people really irritated?
Let me think here. Give me a glam draw.
Okay. That's a 1.
The lovers, you're faced with two paths.
Oh, that used to be your dissonant card. It's not anymore.
I think he sort of pauses as he's putting these together and says, well, frankly, yes, agitating people is a good way to get a more accurate profile of their psychology. You were very determined to give me nothing in your facial expression, and a few questions in, you were already...
Yep, you're right. You did. That was very effective.
All right. Can I get you anything else while you're waiting for the results here?
I'm a little chilly. Do you have anything like I can put on over what I'm already wearing?
I think we have some blankets.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll have someone send a blanket over. And he leaves Melissa outside. You watch him walk down the hall. You can follow him for a short time, but not very long.
Can you just answer when he says Melissa already? This is seriously starting. Look, I know. Kacey, I know it sucks, but, like, can we get real here?
I mean, it's his story. If he wants it to move along, maybe he should learn to play nice with the characters.
I mean, if you're not going to do anything else, we can just sort of... I can take over narrating here. Each of you is left in your cells for another pretty long span of time. Does anybody else want to attempt anything here, or should I just go ahead and keep going along?
I think I actually am. If time is just going to be moving on, I am going to occasionally try and get the attention of somebody in one of the other rooms, kind of just testing every so often to see if they can hear me.
Okay. Yeah, I think the way to go about this, initially no, but then as time progresses, first of all, another agent comes in with a blanket and just sort of like walks into your cell and wordlessly places it on the table and leaves.
So with being like chained to the loop in the middle, how much chain is there? Like, are our hands, do we have mobility?
It's a handcuff. Yeah, it's a handcuff. You really don't have free mobility.
Okay, so I can't do anything with this blanket.
I mean, it's on the table. You can like grab it and like wrap it around yourself.
Okay, that's what I'm asking is how much arm mobility is there to actually do stuff with it, you know?
Only one of your hands is handcuffed, so your other arm totally free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine then. Okay, I'm actually not gonna put it on though. I'm just gonna have it sitting there.
Okay. Then over time, Kacey, you see Agent Woodard come back down this hall multiple times, stepping into each cell to give the... well, you can't hear, but presumably to give the same shtick to each of your friends. I think it's probably not too difficult for you to... I called you Kacey, didn't I? Fuck.
Well, I'm just sitting here grinning.
Sure did.
I gotta get used to that.
Also, wait, hold on. Can I out of character, real quick? Cause my brain is wrinkling in a bad... I thought the rules were basically that we can, we are still just the characters in the show, but we can also hear Jordan narrating. Solo just chatted with Kacey omnisciently. Is that fair game now? My brain is hurting.
I would say we're playing with the boundaries of this, and I didn't throw a foul on the play when that happened, so, you know.
Okay. Oh, boy, my brain doesn't like this.
Anyway, Melissa, yes, I don't think it's too difficult for you to sort of see behind Agent Woodard as he walks into each room to get a sense of who is in each room. Let's say Naomi is in the room to your left, Fang is in the room to your right, and then on the opposite wall going left to right is Regina, Charlie, Solo.
But I'm not able to communicate with anyone through the door?
I think once he has left, yeah, sure. Who do you want to try to communicate with?
Charlie.
I think Charlie, you can hear somebody knocking on your cell door, but, this is a heavy table, and it is, the door is not within range of your handcuffs.
I think Charlie, so I'm not actually and blowing out. Hello?
Charlie, it's me.
I can't, I can't quite, I hear if you're there.
Charlie, it's Kacey.
If you're cool, knock twice.
Kacey knocks once, hesitates for a second, and then knocks again.
Okay, I can't hear. I don't know who. Can you give me? Are you one of the team? Knock once for yes, two for no.
She knocks once. Gives it a beat, and then knocks. It's Kacey in Morse code.
Charlie does not know Morse code.
I assumed as much.
Yeah. Can you get me out of here?
2 knocks.
Shit, do you know if everyone else is okay?
1 knock.
Okay.
I think if I've seen all the rooms in the questioning, that should make it pretty clear that everyone's okay. I'm assuming.
Is this Regina?
2 knocks.
Melissa?
1 knock, really reservedly.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God you're safe. Okay, cool. Shit. Okay. Can you, I don't know, is there anything just a girl can do to, get you through here?
3 knocks.
What the fuck does that mean? I appreciate you checking in, but honestly, I'm gonna level with you. I'm probably not the best one to try and, I don't think I'm gonna be of much use right now.
A different kind of knocking sound. She's slapped her hand against the door and is just kind of holding it there for a minute.
I can't reach the door. I'm sorry.
She knocks out the drum beat from In the Air Tonight. as kind of a way of trying to express.
Hold on. Yeah. Does she go do and then leave the last ones for Charlie?
Yes.
Beautiful. Charlie goes do as loud as she can under the table.
I think a PA in your cell, Charlie, and in the hallway crackles on and In the Air Tonight starts playing.
Oh, that's concerning.
Jordan, is that you fucker?
After a few moments, you hear Agent Woodard's voice say, interest of full disclosure, we can hear everything that you're saying.
Piss. Okay.
Ms. Chambers, I'm not entirely sure how you managed to slip our hold, especially because I'm looking at the camera feed from your cell, and you clearly are still equipped with a headset.
Just a girl on the camera feed just kind of shrugs.
I am not interested in punishing you right now, but I do need you to... I'm going to head down there, and I'm going to need you to return to your cell with me. And it clicks back off. Presumably, he is en route.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna respond. It's a PA.
Right.
Melissa, don't fucking, just stay safe. I don't know. Be safe. Don't get hurt.
Yeah, he's going to appear in the hallway around... he's going to walk to the door of Charlie's cell, and he says, okay, I know you're here, and you know I know you're here, so...
Luke, can I try to pick his pocket?
Yeah. Do you have pickpocket, or are you just doing this raw?
I'm doing this raw. I have pick, lock, set consoles. Okay. I don't have the ability to pick a pocket.
Okay, then yeah, just give me an Ellie draw.
All right. Technically I should have taken 2 hold. Or I should have taken a hold if I'm vanished, right?
That's true. I can give those to you right now.
Sure.
Because you played the Sun. It was your master plan, but yeah. So the hold I'll give you are the Emperor and Strength. You break something, you triumph through force.
Oh boy, neither of those are good for this. So, well, I didn't say I was going to play a hold anyway. I just
you don't have to. Yeah, you can just draw for it.
Yep.
Well, hang on. No, you spend a hold to do something while you're invisible.
Oh, right. You just do it.
You're still doing a regular draw. It's just that she can only do one more action while invisible.
I'm giving up my hold.
Right. I'm getting that mixed up with Ready for Anything.
Right. Totally yep.
Okay, then, that's the Emperor or Strength.
I have 3 Ellie, so I should get another draw.
Oh, sorry. The Star.
I will take the Star.
All right, a new path is revealed.
Bitch who already has a positive card on the table. Can I get one more? Thanks.
Hey, I want to get us fucking out of here.
Then, you pick his pocket. You don't find any card keys. You suspect that maybe he's got it in, maybe around his neck or in like an inner jacket pocket that you can't reach into easily. But you do get, I'll say, a set of car keys.
Ooh. Just gonna go ahead and stash those.
And the other thing that I think this is the first time this has ever actually come up on Eidolon playtest is that your hold gets reduced if somebody thoroughly searches the area you're hiding in. So he's going to be doing that, and he's going to be able to see you then.
Yep. Nope. I got 2 hold. I used 1. The other one's getting. So yeah, I'm just at this point. I'm just like hanging out in the corner, and
yeah, I think he'd sort of like his eyes just kind of like focus in, and he's. Oh. Wow, yeah, you have been here the entire time, haven't you?
I give him a sheepish little grin and a little wave.
Wow, yeah, no, we have been talking to your Eidolon this entire time. Wow. That is impressive.
I mean, you can't blame me for trying, right?
I mean, legally, I can absolutely blame you for trying, but personally, no, I can't.
What I understand is legally, you can pretty much do whatever you want, so...
I'm legally authorized to kill you right now, but I'm not going to do that.
I appreciate that, sir.
Why don't we get you into your cell, though?
Sir.
Listen, somebody has the ability to kill you. Maybe throw a little respect on their name.
Yeah, he reaches into a suit jacket pocket and pulls out a key card and opens up your cell door. We are gonna need to get that headset transferred over onto you, though.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I kind of figured you were gonna say that.
Okay, yeah. He leads you inside, pushes a button to release the ratchet, holding the headset onto just a girl's head, and fixes it onto yours.
Is just a girl still handcuffed? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Because she's not real anymore.
Yeah, he's going basically to swap out any kind of restraints on just a girl onto you.
It'd be really funny if it all just fell off as soon as
I was actually thinking about that, like frickin' Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader strikes him. It's just all of a sudden...
Right.
Right, yeah. Because I was going to say, as he's putting on... Now, I'm about to turn this on. I would really recommend dismissing your Eidolon before I do. You're not going to enjoy what happens if you don't.
Yeah, okay.
All right, great. Was just a girl drinking the water or eating the food?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, he looks at it and says, these have probably gotten cold by now. Do you want me to get you some fresh food?
Kacey's very hungry.
All right, I will get that sent down here along with some more water. He sees the blanket still folded on the table and he's just like, I'm curious, what was the blanket for?
I don't know. I was hoping maybe if somebody came down to bring me something, I could pick a key card or something. Didn't really work out.
Well, again, can't blame you for trying. Again, I'm gonna let this one slide. We can't be having this though. You understand that, right?
I can understand this would be a problem for you. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, then sit tight. I will get some more food sent down here, and it shouldn't be too much longer before we're ready to move on here. Hey, Jake. How's it going? We haven't heard from you in a long time.
Oh, hey there, boss. It's kind of you to check in on me.
Yeah, you have not been on speaking terms with Naomi for a while. You haven't manifested in the physical world in a pretty long time, so yeah, it has been a while since we've gotten to hear from you at all.
I gotta say, I've been feeling a lot better since last episode. I mean, it makes a lot of sense that I haven't been able to solve this case because you haven't even finished writing it yet.
I mean, that is true in a sense. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you seem like you're taking everything a lot better than Naomi did, although Naomi seemed like she's maybe a little more even keel since last time.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about her. What I really want to talk about is you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
Yeah? You like the way the story's going?
I definitely, we were talking about this with the other kids, last chapter, but, it's gonna need some revisions and rewrites, but for a first draft, yeah, I like how this is going so far.
I mean, it kind of seems like everyone's kind of, stonewalling you now.
I mean, I kind of expected that, right? I mean, I'm writing them to stonewall me, This is sort of a real, lowest point kind of moment, and honestly, I'm not really sure how we work our way out of this point, but that's kind of the fun of writing, right? We see where the story takes us.
You ever thought about having, someone to bounce your ideas off of?
Not really.
Because I was thinking, why am I in here instead of out there? And then I realized, well, if I'm in here, that means I'm kind of on the outside of the story. But I'm still someone that you can talk to, right?
I mean, you're very much still inside the story. You're just inside Naomi's, head, which is a prison for, some reason.
Yeah, but I think it's clear to me now that I don't really fit out there. No one's exactly been clamoring to bring me back,
How do you feel about that?
I don't know if I really want to go back. I think maybe I might be better off just kind of being your editor in here.
My editor?
Someone you can bounce off of. Like I said, someone who can give you a little bit of feedback on the story.
We can certainly talk things through sometimes. Honestly, I was thinking, Naomi really was not handling things well last I I was almost wondering, I mean, this is kind of weird, but like, I was going to ask if you kind of wanted to turn out there.
Well, hold on, say more.
Well, like I said, Naomi's just really struggling with everything. I mean, since she's been arrested, she seems to have calmed down a good bit. Maybe it's just more of a familiar environment for her. But no, I mean, if you feel like you don't belong out there, that's fine. We don't have to do that.
Well, I guess I would just be trading one cell for another. That's kind of an easy transition if you want to give me a turn.
Do you want a turn?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Naomi.
Hello.
Give me a POW draw.
I have a POW of 1.
All right, that is going to be the world. For just a moment, the world bends to your will. Naomi, how are you feeling right now? Because you do seem like you're doing a little better.
I wouldn't say that I've dedicated a lot of energy to emotionally processing what's going on. I'm mostly just trying to take in and organize information.
Okay. What if we gave you a little bit of a more passive role for the time being so that you can just sort of take in and process information?
I think that might be the best thing for me right now.
Okay. Then in that case, Naomi, there is a sudden intense blast of sound from your headphones. It is physically painful. I think you instinctively try to claw them off of your head, but they won't budge. And it kind of doesn't all the way like knock you into unconsciousness, but it gets darn close. You sort of like slam your head into the table. And Jake, you pick your head up off the table.
Woo! That was a ride, Jordan.
Yeah, go ahead and advance your damage track for me.
Okay. Whew.
And yeah, Jake Shirogorov, you are now imprisoned by the FBI.
Who's in the cells next to me? Can I knock and hear them?
I mean, I think you heard me tell Melissa that it's, who did I say it was? Solo. No.
No, I think it is Melissa next
There's
door.
no one on one side and Melissa on the other one, right?
I tried to make a diagram when you explained it.
You should really map these things out before you actually say them, Jordan.
I misspoke for 2 fucking seconds.
I'm just saying you're gonna have to go back, and it's gonna be a whole edit.
It's already all written down. I just have to listen. It's fine.
But also, I think you said that the rooms are kind of big and the table's in the middle, right? So I don't know if reaching the walls is really possible.
Yeah, not so much. I mean, with great effort, you might be able to drag the table over to a wall.
Drag the table over to a wall?
Yeah, because you're handcuffed to it. So if you wanted to go to a wall, you would need to bring the table with you.
Okay, I think I would like to do that, in fact.
Yeah, I think given that you're in here alone with nothing but time, it is a struggle, but you do gradually manage to drag the table over to the wall, dividing you from Melissa's cell.
Knock, knock.
Now, the thing is, these are thick concrete walls, so, Melissa, I don't think you hear anything.
Yeah, knocking on concrete doesn't really transmit a lot of sound, usually.
Yeah.
I just have to wait here?
Seems like you might just have to wait here. Hello, everybody. It's me, Luke, again, here to do the ad break for Eidolon playtest. Same as I did last week, and I do semi-frequently. Listen, it is currently, as of this sentence, 4:50 in the morning, and granted, it's not unusual for me to be up at this time of night. it is unusual for me to be still editing when I started at like 9 p.m. That whole little interview section took a lot of time to put together, it turns out. This is technically supposed to post in like an hour. Am I going to make it? I guess if you're an early bird, you know, and if you're not, it didn't matter. Anyway, I need to get back to work, so let's get through the Patreon information. We have a Patreon, if you haven't heard about it. I don't know how you haven't. We talk about it every episode. We put it in the dang show notes of the free feed. It's at patreon.com/Eidolon playtest. If you head over there, you can click a button or two, and what'll happen when you do that is we'll get money, and you'll get benefits and bonuses galore. For just $1 a month, you get every episode of this podcast a full month in advance. If you're listening to this on the free feed, you could be listening to Eidolon Disco number 27 right now. For $3 a month, you get several bonus things. You get GM notes from each session. You get a bonus monthly podcast where me and Molly hammer out the design of the Eidolon book. We just put out a new one of those last week that I think was really good. I am really getting happy with where the second edition of the game is. You also get a bonus monthly podcast called Eidolon Playlist, where we talk about the music that gets referenced in the main show. We're going to be covering the Planet Smashers this month for reasons that are obvious if you read the title of this episode and also recognize the title of this episode as a Planet Smashers song. That was a real roundabout way to go about that. Do I know any other way to do this? No. For $5 a month, you get your name shouted out on the podcast, which I will circle back around to momentarily. But you also get every draft of the Eidolon game book. It has been a few months since we put one of those up just because of scheduling weirdness, but we just put out a new one a few days ago covering the last 3 design sessions, I think, so it's a pretty major update, and you should give us $5 so that you can get it. And then our final tier is our $10 a month tier. This is mostly a way to give us a little bit of extra support, way to say thank you for the show, kind of a tip jar situation, but we do also try to upload bonus content to it as we go. Right now, our main thing for that is Actually I Meant For You to Pod My Cast, a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure rewatch podcast, but we also have streams, sometimes bonus podcasts about other stuff, the soundtracks that Maxie puts together for the show. You're hearing a few new tracks in these past 2 episodes. Once we get enough of those to compile into a soundtrack, that'll be up on the $10 tier. It's good stuff. But also, if you don't want to support us monetarily, or you can't afford to, there's free ways that you can support the show. The most important of which is word of mouth, just telling folks about it. Sharing it with your friends, sharing it on, Discords or, group chats that you're in. And also rating and reviewing us on podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts. We love to read reviews of the show, and they help boost us in the algorithm. So it's kind of a win-win there. I think that about covers us. Why don't I read out some patron names so that we can get back into the action, and I can get back into the editing minds. Let's see here. I would like to give a very warm thank you to New Hole City, Actually I Meant For You to Take My Cash, Selena Bunn, Theodore Beauregard Mann, Coalesce Keyboard, Gizmo, Matt Palladium, Witsu, Veronica Charlotte Sweets, Abby Rexy Siltala, Fishang, Phoebus, Megan Krantz, June B, Kevin, Super Biased Gary, Lachlan Cleland, Dan, The Cat Fangs, Foxfire, Tulip McTulipson, Monica Werdenberger, Alexander Moore, Leanne Black, Shalise Galactica, and Don Fluffles. Big thanks to all of you for supporting the show, and to everybody else. We don't thank everybody on every episode because there are, frankly, too many of you to do that with. But we absolutely appreciate everybody's support. And that's all I got. Let's get back into that illegal FBI prison, huh? After some more time passes, eventually an agent comes into each of your rooms, undoes your handcuffs, and gestures for you to follow them.
Now, I don't have handcuffs as
Yeah,
such.
in your case, Solo, they just pick up the whole terrarium that you're in.
Okay, cool.
Is it at least a nice sized terrarium? Is there stuff in it?
It is like a clear lucite box with holes in it.
Ah.
Oh, no
There was
enrichment.
some lettuce. There was some lettuce, but I ate the lettuce.
He did give you some lettuce, yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad Solo didn't starve.
Oh, and then you know what, Solo? When the agent comes to get you, he also reaches into his like jacket pocket and pulls out a Choco Taco and puts it in there with you.
Oh my god, it's ice cream in the shape of a taco? That's so futuristic.
Yeah, I think the agent says, yeah, Mr. Woodard said you wanted an ice cream sandwich. This was the closest we could get on short notice.
No, this is better. Thank you.
They don't respond as if they can actually understand you.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Would be straining credulity a bit if every one of these FBI officers had an Eidolon.
Right. Yeah, you are all led into a... there's only so cozy any place down here can be. The walls are still concrete. The floor is still mostly concrete, although there's a large throw rug in here. There are some, lamps that are kind of, more warmly lit than your cells are, and some, cozy, stuffed chairs in the room you've been taken into. And, the agents that have led you in here, one of them just says, have a seat. And they also set Solo down on, a coffee table in here.
Hey, did I ever get a chance to read that law that was being cited?
Yeah, I think if Solo got their Choco Taco at this point, you probably got a copy of the Transcendental Crimes and Incidents Act.
You didn't notice that it was wrapped up in the blanket.
No, I think it probably came as, they gave it to you as they're walking you down.
Right, so as I arrive in here, I sit in one of the chairs and immediately start paging through it.
Hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Reading, not noticing, not even ignoring, legitimately not respond. You know how that is,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't recognize somebody's talking to you.
This thing is a thick three ring binder. It probably weighs more than Solo does, you know?
I'm gonna get started.
Give me an investigate.
Yeah, that is Jen, right? It's
Yeah.
gonna be a 2.
That's gonna be the Magician and Justice.
Ooh, I really like justice for looking through a law.
Right? Yeah. What question do you want to ask?
Right, I have to ask a specific question. I've got an idea, but I want to look at the whole list first.
Yeah.
What weaknesses can I exploit? Yep, that's the one.
What weaknesses can you exploit in this law?
I assume you're using the magician here.
I thought you were using Justice first.
Yeah. Well, actually,
One of them is positive and one of them is neutral.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay.
So, yeah, what weaknesses can I exploit? I want to use the Magician for.
The Magician. Okay. What weaknesses can you exploit?
An impossible success, man.
Oh no, totally. I'm thinking through. Again, this thing is very dense, and you are a high schooler, so
Yeah.
a lot of it is probably going over your head.
Yeah, listen, Kacey was 100% overestimating the degree to which her studying skills would make her able to parse this legalese.
Yeah, it's rough going. I think maybe not even within the text of the law itself, but something that occurs to you. You are a high school student, and that means you have taken civics, and that means you do understand that you simply cannot pass a law that revokes your civil rights.
As a minor, yeah, and also especially as a minor,
Right, that ain't how the Constitution go, which leads you to think this law has never actually been challenged in court.
All right,
Can't believe we're pivoting to making this a legal drama.
I think then for justice, what complications should I be wary of?
What complications should you be wary of? That being said, from what you can glean, everything that Agent Woodard said is absolutely true. The law as written does, in fact, revoke your, all of your, like, rights as a, like, alleged criminal. You have no right to, like, a fair and speedy trial. You have no right to an attorney or a trial by your peers or a trial by a judge. In fact, that little, paragraph he read to you, you find it word for word on one of these pages.
Right.
He's reading from the law.
All right. So basically, there's no way this would hold up in court. But the problem is, we have to be able to get out of here before we can take it. We could take it to court.
Right. But yeah, I think
it's always
Melissa,
that is always the problem. People don't seem to realize about the government breaking the laws is. Who is
you got to get the government to hold itself accountable to the law.
Who can hold them accountable for doing so?
Right. Melissa, I think you look up from your intense study to realize that you are, in fact, in a room with all of your friends for the first time since being arrested.
So, hey, what the fuck was up with that questionnaire, right?
I assume it was mostly nonsense to try and get us riled up so they could see how we'd react to being asked those things.
I bet you got riled up, huh?
Oh, fuck, Jake's back.
It got me more than I would have liked to admit. I swore like 4 times.
I'm kind of glad Jake's back, actually. Naomi
it's very nice to hear that, Solo. Thank you.
Naomi was freaking me the fuck out.
I mean, that wasn't great, but, like, Jake, are you gonna keep being a dick? Like...
Charlie, is this really the time for that?
Fine. Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, if anything, now might be a good time for him to be a dick. Not necessarily to us, but just kind of in general.
Yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say, Jake, I'm glad you're okay.
Well, thank you, Regina. I'm glad that you, got your revenge.
In here, we're talking about that in here.
I feel like they're already gonna find out. Fang, how'd you do on the questionnaire?
Fang's looking rough. Fang doesn't like any of this.
Case is gonna actually go over to Fang and just be like, Fang, are you okay?
No.
Look, we're gonna get out of this. I promise.
I'm not sure how we conceivably could.
Solo, I don't think that's helping.
If they wanted to just lock us up indefinitely, they would have done that.
I mean, they may have. I think this might be that.
No, they're probably more likely to offer us a deal.
Yeah, I think they want... It seems like they want something from us. They wouldn't have gone through all the trouble of, keeping us somewhat fed and going through all the stuff we just went through if all they wanted was to lock us up. That questionnaire didn't give them any answers as to what was happening or anything. It was like a profile thing, which means they're interested in who we are and what we're like, which means they think we're useful. She holds up the document that she'd been paging through, trying to act like she understands it better than she does. This law basically gives them the right to do whatever they want. It's extremely unconstitutional. It would not hold up in court, but I don't think anyone's ever had the opportunity to press that. But
because they probably killed them.
Right, but they haven't killed us. They could have just done that and been done with it. So they clearly want something. And if it's something that we're in a position to tell them we can give them, we can get out of here.
Yeah.
So where's Agent What's-His-Face?
Not around at the moment.
Okay. Do you think this is another test?
I don't know if it's another test, but I guarantee you they can hear everything we're saying, so we probably shouldn't discuss anything important, because they probably want to see what we do when we all get together. And then she kind of looks around, like, are there visible cameras?
Yeah, I don't think they would bother hiding.
Yeah, I mean, why?
cameras.
You know that it's being surveilled. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
She just looks directly in one of the cameras and she's like, yeah, I know discussing this in front of you is kind of ironic too, but I mean, if I don't say anything, they don't know that I know what I know. So,
Do you think we could get them to give us like a pack of Uno cards or something?
I think Charlie goes over to Fang and is like, "Hey, man. Sorry, I kind of dragged you into all of this."
It's okay. He like looks at Regina and just sort of like shifts uncomfortably in his chair.
You good? Well, I mean, like, relatively. I don't think any of us are doing great right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even seem like he has something he wants to say and can't. It seems like he is trying to find something to say and failing.
We don't have to, like, talk about shit right now. Like, do you need, like, a hug, dude?
Okay.
I think Charlie just genuinely gives Fang a big ol', like, as friendly as she can manage hug. And going, ow. Because of the fucking ow.
Yeah, I think he kind of, like, is just sort of a limp noodle in your arms.
Sorry, dude. This sucks.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go check in with Regina and Melissa.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say while Charlie is over there, I think Regina is going to move in close to Kacey and be like, "Why do I have two names for you in my head?"
She gestures just to the ceiling. It's like, fucking idiot.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Kacey. It's Kacey.
Are you sure?
Regina. She looks Regina in the eyes. I know my name.
Yeah, that was a stupid question. Sorry.
And honestly, it doesn't matter what he wants to call me. I can call myself whatever I want.
Yeah, it's just confusing.
Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. It's almost like the person who thinks they're running this whole thing is a complete idiot who can't handle the work he thinks he has cut out for himself. Or something.
I mean, yeah.
Are we talking shit about Jordan?
Yeah, we're talking shit about Jordan.
You two okay?
I mean...
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
relatively.
Are you okay?
I don't fucking know. This whole thing is fucking with my head. I don't know.
Is your back okay?
I don't know. And, like, lifts up the back of her hoodie, and it's just a disgusting bruise. Like,
Just a
huge.
gnarly-ass bruise, yeah.
How's it look?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No, but it doesn't look like it's, like, life-threatening. It's just gonna hurt for a while.
Yeah.
Regina pokes
Oh,
it.
what the... Damn it, Regina.
Yeah, sorry. I just...
No,
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, on the plus side, you didn't pass out, which means it's probably not still actively bleeding.
Is that what that means?
Well, if it was like continued internal bleeding, the pain probably would have been a lot harder to bear.
I don't know. I just knew it fucking hurt. It still hurts. Please don't poke it again.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, I just... One time,
No,
you
no,
know.
yeah, no, I get it.
I had this grand idea that I was gonna like infiltrate this place and like dress up as a guard and free everyone, and yeah, that didn't work out so well.
No,
Oh, was that you I heard banging on the wall?
Yeah, I was trying to. I think I woke up before everyone else. I was trying to figure out where people were, and I kind of didn't until he questioned everyone.
why'd you do coming in the air tonight?
I don't know. I wanted to send you some sort of message, since you don't apparently know Morse code.
Why would I know Morse code?
Why would she know Morse code?
Because it's useful.
If I'm like a sailor or in World War II.
Or locked up in a room, unable to communicate out loud with someone.
I mean, I would assume...
Right, that's the kind of situation I prep for.
But also, like, I assume the government dudes know Morse code. Hey, Agent Dipshit, do you know Morse code? Like, yelling because he was on the intercom earlier.
There is a brief, like, no immediate response, and then a click and a crack that goes, yes, I know Morse code.
I mean, yeah, but at least we could have actually had a conversation instead of playing the world's worst game of 20 questions.
I was trying, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It's just I wanted to give you information, and I couldn't do that because you couldn't hear me.
Fair. I don't know. I don't even know, like, fucking Jordan is driving me up the fucking wall. And
He's
I know...
been talking to you?
Yeah, I mean, you can hear him all the time, right?
Yeah, I hear him, like, talking about this, like, the stuff that's going on and whatnot, but, like, has he been talking directly to you about stuff?
Not really.
Oh, good. I'm lucky then.
But and I know I'm being a dick about Jake, but I'm still pissed about the mom stuff, and this is just a fucking mess.
Listen, I get that you're upset, but
I know.
Bigger
yeah,
problems.
I know. You're right. You're right. I know.
Anyway, Solo, are you doing okay?
Solo lost in the sauce of this Choco Taco?
No,
Right.
the Choco Taco's gone, man.
That's a lot of food. I mean, I guess you are a larger bug.
I guess
now,
you are
but-
kind of
I'm a lot of bug,
yeah.
Melissa.
That makes more sense now.
I mean, it's kind of like nowhere to go but up at this point, right? Like, I'm just, obviously we're not going to be here forever, right? Because that would be a boring story, wouldn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, that'd be pretty boring.
Be really fucking boring if you just kept us in these cells forever. So I'm just sort of assuming that everything's going to work itself out, and that nothing I do could really have a positive or negative impact on my life.
I think that's a bit too nihilistic. I think we actually have more agency now than we did before, because we don't have to be, passive passengers in this story. We can also influence the direction of it.
I miss Boss of Me.
Really?
I miss my Eidolon, you guys.
I know it's your Eidolon, but to be honest, it's kind of been creeping me out lately.
He's like a cool elder god or whatever.
Yeah, elder gods, Solo, typically aren't known for being friendly guys that everyone likes.
He seemed
not usually,
pretty
like,
chill.
relaxed. Did he? Are you sure? Did you hear him?
He was just being assertive.
I think he was ready to extract vengeance.
And we got
Who among
vengeance.
us?
Yeah. See, Jake, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. You get me.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah,
Royals gotta stick together, right?
Fang, what was that?
Nothing.
Fang, you can speak your mind.
I mean, Regina's the one who killed him. I don't know why she's mad about that.
Oh, okay. Did you already tell them that too, Fang?
He didn't ask me.
Okay. Well, thanks for getting it on camera for me.
I mean,
Oh.
I feel like they probably already know that part, if I had to guess.
There's a difference. Charlie, there's a difference between something somebody probably knows and admitting that you know the thing. That's kind of why you're not supposed to talk to cops about at all without a lawyer.
Yeah, but that, like, this doesn't seem like a lawyer rights kind of, like, they could just shoot us all in the head right now and they'd be legally allowed to do it, right? So...
Well,
Yeah.
legally or not, that's yeah, the problem with whether something's legal or not is what really matters is, like, anyone could shoot you in the head. The fact that it's illegal doesn't stop them. It just determines what happens to them after they do it.
Listen, the feds aren't any different than anyone else. You just gotta figure out what their interests are. They're not interested in killing us. They're probably not interested in detaining us. Most likely, they're interested in using us.
But why?
'Cause we got superpowers?
Did anyone else notice that a lot of the questions in that supposed psych profile involved, like, the idea of God and, like, ruling
and swords and stuff.
Yeah, and
no.
like there was a weird emphasis on sinners and, like, punishing them and stuff.
They're clearly leaning into the symbolism established vis-a-vis Jordan.
Right, but do you think they're aware? Like, maybe not fully aware, but, like, do you think they know about this whole situation? Like, maybe even as, like, outsiders?
Hey, Jordan.
Huh?
What do they know?
I think that'll be more fun if you discover that organically through, the plot than if I just tell you directly.
All right, well, we're just kind of spinning our wheels here. We're just shooting the shit.
I mean, if you're ready to move on, I can move us on.
I mean, Solo... We're just making conversation until they show... Like, they're obviously going to show up at some point and tell us what they want. So we're just making conversation.
Well, sure, but I mean, it's been a pretty, intense little run of events. I thought it'd be good to have a little bit of decompression in here. But if you've had your fill of that, we can move along.
I mean, we're still overdue for downtime, but I assume we're not quite there yet.
Oh my god, could you just let things happen, Solo? I'm trying to just live a life here.
Kacey, I get where you're coming from, but also, this is the world we're living in, okay? And I feel like just, we're not just gonna retreat into denial about it.
I mean, you don't have to play along just because you know about it.
I think I kind of do.
You really don't. Like, for instance,
way.
You've been switching between the name he tried to give me and my actual name a bunch. So, like, clearly you can.
What do you mean?
Right, but how much of that is that he's writing me and he can't keep his shit straight,
What do you mean? Hold on,
Melissa?
what name?
Look, just call me Kacey, okay?
Her name is Kacey.
Except when it isn't!
No, it always is. Nobody gets to decide. Nobody gets to
do I
decide
need to
what my name is but me.
Do I need to fucking buy you people a copy of House of Leaves? If it's not out this year, it's definitely out next year.
Yeah, pre-order that for me, Solo.
No, I'm good. I was never that into Robert Frost.
It's out in 3 months. It might be available for pre-order at this point.
There you go. Anyway, look, I just want to get out of this fucking subterranean holding facility, and I figure if hey, can you give us the guy who can do that? I would like to have fresh air again. That'd be nice.
I mean, that's going to happen one way or the other. You can just let it happen and not, like, be demanding it. That's playing along.
I don't like waiting for things, Melissa. I don't like just sitting around. Oh, just let it happen. It could be a day from now, could be a week from now, could be 3 months from now. Who knows?
Solo, call me Kacey.
Sure thing, Kacey.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut this short if anybody wants to have more conversations, but it sounds like we're itching to move along here.
Yep.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, okay. Then, in that case, yeah, as you are all talking, the door in here opens up, and Agent Woodard comes in and says, I thought all of you might appreciate having a little bit of time to speak with each other without us, bothering you.
Right, yeah, see what comes out when we all get together and talk, yeah.
I can't blame you for being mistrustful, but no, this was really just trying to give you an opportunity to socialize with your friends. Now, I am sure that all of you have a lot of questions for me. I am somewhat limited. Well, I'm pretty extensively limited in what answers I'm allowed to provide, but I can answer your questions to the best of my ability at this point.
What do you want with us?
Where to start with that? It's kind of the $1 million question, right? Well, I am the head of a very particular division of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We investigate cases, cases like this, cases that involve Eidolons.
Right, the X-Files.
Yeah, I hate that show. It gets so many details wrong.
But that's basically the idea, right?
As a sure, yeah. If that helps you understand it, yes, it's like the X. He's clearly very annoyed that he's having to concede that it's like the X-Files.
Oh, Kacey is noting this.
I don't think he likes it when you compare it to Twin Peaks either.
Well, that wasn't.
I never watched that show. Is it any good?
That wasn't a specifically a branch of the FBI that investigates supernatural stuff. It's just a
No, but
it's just
it's a
a
guy from
member.
the
It's just a member of the FBI who happens to be into supernatural stuff. It's different.
And by the way, season 1's okay, but it really gets good in season 2.
Huh. Okay.
There's this chess-themed guy, and chess-themed villains are just really great. I think it's a deep well of symbolism.
You know what?
Yeah,
This is very in character for Solo.
I couldn't tell if someone was being serious or making fun of me for having a chess villain in Disco.
It's kind of 6 of one, half
I
dozen
think
of
yes.
the other, isn't it?
I think that the answer to that question is you betcha.
Yeah, I think he says, what is the simplest way to explain this? In some senses, I am a law enforcement agent, a investigator. In other senses, I am a physician because the world we inhabit is afflicted with a disease. And physician maybe makes it sound more like I am actively treating it. I am more like a researcher trying to learn how we can treat it.
Kacey has just scribbled on the back of the one of the pages of the legalese that she'd been reading. Kind of sounds like like the start of a serial killer rant, and just kind of holds it up towards whoever's an eye shot of it.
Yeah. There is a sort of psychic virus that is sort of spreading uncontrolled at the moment. And it has some very serious, deleterious effects on its victims. I'm afflicted with it, and all of you are afflicted with it as well, although based on our preliminary investigations, it seems like you have reached much more advanced stages of this sickness. You are here partially to help us learn more about this, and partially for the sake of containment, to try to prevent this psychic virus from spreading.
Psychic virus?
He's talking about the Eidolons. Sorry, are you saying that just by being in contact with other people, we can cause them to manifest Eidolons?
What I'm saying is that our knowledge at this point is limited, and we need to take every precaution we can. And yes, the manifestation of an Eidolon is an early stage.
What is the later stage, then?
Well, maybe this would work better if we traded questions for questions. What were you doing in the graveyard last night?
We don't have to answer that. Nobody answer that.
Let me, let me be clear, and Melissa, maybe you've already figured this out. I'm sorry, you prefer Kacey, right?
That's correct.
Okay, apologies. Kacey, maybe you've picked up on that while looking through that binder. There's really... You kind of don't have any risk of self-incrimination at this point. You are sort of beneath the American legal system now. I have no interest in persecuting you for any, let's call them mundane crimes. I'm frankly not interested in persecuting or prosecuting you at all. As I've told, I think, all of you, my goal is to establish a relationship with you. I would like nothing more if we could be friends or colleagues. And I, believe me, I understand that this is a rough step to get off with to accomplish that goal. It's unfortunately necessary. But
if you're not interested in prosecuting or persecuting, what about your coworkers?
They work for me. I am the...
No. The other people who work at the FBI.
Most of the other people that work at the FBI are not even aware that this division exists.
I think
And the ones that do have granted me full latitude to manage cases as I see fit.
I think what my girlfriend is asking is, can you offer us any guarantee of immunity from prosecution overall for anything we have done that may be illegal?
I absolutely can. I'm trying to think of what I can do to convince you that that is an honest guarantee. Anything you tell me, obviously, you've already noticed you're being surveilled 24/7. However, those records do not leave my office. Me and my subordinates are the only ones that can review them.
Who do you report to?
I report directly to the head of the FBI.
I have a question.
Yes.
How was a law passed regarding things which are largely secret when that would have required the entirety of Congress to have access to classified information that logically should have only been available to members of a select committee as well as the president and maybe one or two members of his cabinet?
I think as your friend Kacey, he almost says Melissa and stops and corrects himself. As your friend Kacey could testify, you can slip a lot of things past people with Eidolons without them realizing.
Okay, sure.
Kacey kind of sits back in her chair a little bit, not entirely comfortable with the accuracy of that comparison.
Right.
Okay, I have questions for you, so I guess it's probably good to cooperate for now.
I ask about what you're doing in the graveyard only because I think it might help contextualize the answers that I have for you.
Right. We went to the graveyard to stop a very bad man from...
Let's just fucking say... My fucking therapist wanted to go take Excalibur, the sword, and do fucked up shit with it because it's super powered. There.
And this was Dr. Patrick Phillips, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. We have had a file on him for quite a while now.
Wait, hold on. You had a file on him. You knew he was capable of doing this stuff, and you just let him?
We had a file that he was a person of interest, but we didn't have any deeper evidence that demanded our intervention.
I wish we would have known that you guys existed a few months ago.
I wish I would have known you guys existed 4 years ago.
That is the disadvantage of operating as clandestinely as we do.
I mean, that sounds like you guys fucked up. That you didn't catch him. That's on you.
May I ask what he had been doing?
Using his Eidolon to manipulate people into trying to commit mass murder frequently.
Mostly teenagers.
Yeah. He kind of closes his eyes and slumps his shoulders and he says, yes, that is absolutely a failure on our part, and on behalf of the Bureau, I would like to offer you a complete and honest apology that we did not intercede sooner.
Well, he's dead now, so don't worry about it.
I take that to mean you killed him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You specifically?
Yes.
Okay. I assume that's what everybody's been a little bit cautious about letting me find out.
I was just trying not to think about it.
It's her first time.
That's also fair. Yeah, like I said, first of all, it sounds like even if that was prosecuted, you would have a pretty solid self-defense case. But regardless, that is not what you're here for.
So we've answered a pretty important thing about what we were doing. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Why were so many of the questions in that psych profile thing you went through related to what a god is and sinning?
Right. What I was actually driving at with my question was, and and I apologize. I am trying to answer your question, Kacey. But when you went to somewhere else from the graveyard, right?
It sure seemed that way, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you encounter when you went there? Did you encounter anything other than Dr. Phillips?
Yeah, there was a lot of writing on walls. Like, not like somebody was just scrawling on the walls, but like there were pages of a book behind them.
Can you not... Jordan, can he hear you?
No, he can't hear me.
Fuck.
And have you been hearing voices since then?
Well,
Just one.
Yeah, just the one.
Singular, and we all hear it. Like, it's not like it can't be like a hallucination because we're all hearing
We all
the
hear
same
the same
thing.
thing.
If it's a delusion, it's a shared delusion, at least.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to imply that it is a delusion. It is the advanced stage of that psychic virus that I mentioned.
Which does, in
And
fact,
is-
imply that it's a delusion.
Yeah.
That is not my intention.
I believe what he's suggesting is not that... He's not saying it's a neurological or mental virus. He is specifically saying it is a psychic one.
If a parasite digs into your brain, that is doing mental damage to you. It is not a delusion. You've been infected with a kind of psychic parasite, one that has been gradually worming its way into the world as we know it.
Oh shit, it's not going to make me climb a tree and get eaten, is it? Because I'm really scared of those ones.
To be honest, I kind of am too.
Has the voice been telling you to climb a tree and get eaten?
No.
Okay, you're probably...
Okay, are you sure? Because, now I'm really worried.
Solo, I'm not gonna make you climb a tree and get eaten.
Okay, do you promise?
I guess, sure.
Okay.
Solo,
Thank
if it helps, think about it this way. That wouldn't be a very narratively satisfying end to you.
You know what? That's really true. Okay, whoa, that's a load off my mind.
Actually, that was one of the questions too, wasn't it? How do you end?
Yes, that was...
What kind of answers are you expecting to get from that? Because you kept saying incorrect.
That is a bit of a, as several of you can attest, it's a very short route to getting somebody to drop some walls is to tell them that they're incorrect about either a basic statement of fact or something that is unknowable.
Okay, so you were void comping us.
Why?
It's from Blade Runner.
I showed Solo Blade Runner.
I don't... Oh, is it a movie?
It's based
it's
based
a
on a
movie.
book. Basically, it's a test to be able to tell if somebody's an android that looks human or actually human by seeing if they are capable of feeling true emotion.
It stars the guy who played Han Solo in those Luke Skywalker biopics.
Solo, no. Solo.
He looks at you, Solo, and he doesn't know what to do with any of that.
Solo doesn't quite get movies.
I get most movies. It's specifically Star Wars.
Right, because it opens by explaining that this happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far
Exactly,
away. It contextualizes the events. It's a recreation of real events. It's not something that actually happened.
Okay, what do you want us to do?
Is this like a fucking Suicide Squad thing? It feels like it's a Suicide Squad thing.
No, I guess that does sound a little similar to what we were testing for, but we were testing for, yes, whether you have reached certain advanced stages of this disease. I'll say, you are all, yes, deeply in these stages, but generally when we encounter people that are like that, they are much more, what's the word, fanatical?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Zealous?
no, there was one of those, but she's, well, That's kind of in Jake's court, I guess.
Sorry, Jake?
Hey there, you interrogated me earlier.
I thought your name was Naomi.
No, it's Jake.
There's two of them.
They have an unrelated... Well, they have a semi-related dissociative thing.
He kind of like points as if he's just figured something out, and he says, "Your Eidolon. That is what you were doing when you tried to use your Eidolon earlier."
Oh, you got that?
We catch everything.
Clearly
Well, the
you
point
don't.
is, I'm here now.
Okay, yes, that's...
Yeah, to be fair, you
Fascinating,
wouldn't have
honestly.
caught me if I hadn't tried to talk to Charlie.
I actually had a little question about this virus thing you're describing. Could you describe your own voice for me?
Describe my own voice?
'Cause I kind of been hearing everyone except for my teen friends here speaking in the same voice.
Yeah, it's like they're using the same voice, but kind of doing, kind of putting a little spin on it. Like, I could talk like this, or I could talk like this.
I mean, how do you describe your own voice? Normal adult male voice? I'm not
Wow,
really sure.
not very creative, bud.
Well, I am a law enforcement official. I'm not an artist.
Oh, let me phrase it a different way. Could you pretend to speak like a teenager?
Could I pretend to speak like a teenager? Sup, dudes? How's it hanging?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you sound just like him.
God.
Several years from now, this is going to inspire Kacey to write a bit in an episode of 30 Rock.
Oh, she really goes somewhere.
Jesus Christ.
Good for her.
Basically, whatever entity is speaking through this psychic virus clearly is seeking control, wants power over, well, as far as we can tell, everything.
According to him, he already has these things.
Yes, we do. That is consistent with previous findings we've had. Obviously, you can appreciate that the United States government is not interested in giving up its sovereignty to whatever this entity is.
Might be a bit late for that, I'm afraid.
So, when you ask what I want from you, I could answer that question a number of ways. One way I could phrase it is, I'd like all of you to help me kill God.
So it is a Suicide Squad thing.
I don't know what that is.
This guy doesn't know any pop culture references. He can't keep up with us cool teens from the 1990s.
Technically, we're from the 2000s now.
Oh shit, we are! Whoa! Oh fuck! Oh fuck, did they figure out Y2K, or is everything like going crazy out there?
No, they figured out Y2K.
Yeah, I did a bunch of research on that after the Furby incident, and yeah, it sounds like that they just needed to apply patches to a bunch of computers. It wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it could have been, but like people were on top of it.
It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping that, we'd get out of here and it'd be like some cyber apocalypse. I guess it's just going to be more of the 90s.
Why were you hoping?
Yeah, I'm glad that all my family and other people I care about are okay.
Okay, hoping was maybe the wrong word, but, it's just going to be weird if the 2000s are just more of the 90s, And I have no reason to assume that won't be the case for the next, let's say 2 or 3 years at minimum.
Wow, this is Luke talking. I did not realize Suicide Squad started in 1959.
Yeah, no, there's
That feels like I would have thought like 80s at the earliest.
the classic run, like the John Ostrander run, is from the 80s, but yeah, it's an old concept.
Okay, wow, alright. Anyway.
To be fair, Solo, decade culture shifts never really happen at the start of a decade. That's kind of more of an afterwards, looking back, you kind of define it. but like the early 90s were basically the same as the late 80s, and eventually the 2000s will be their own thing, but it's not going to be different for a while. It's not like a switch flips.
What do you expect us to do to help you with this? What do you think we can do?
Okay, we can hear this parasite. We can talk to it, quite frankly. Like, we can provide information.
That's certainly one part of it, and again, part of my job also is containment, and based on even just this short conversation, it sounds like, I'm aware that Dr. Phillips was operating in this town. Are there more Eidolons that you are aware of?
Here's the problem. It's not even that we don't trust you, but there's limits to how much I'm willing to be a snitch. If there are other people out there that I'm aware of that have access to this stuff, I don't want to turn you on them or,
right. We don't want them hurt.
Yeah, we don't want to snitch.
There are 4 that we can name that he can't possibly hurt.
Hey, there's a question. Were you aware of the disappearance of several teenagers from this town like 20 years ago?
That's a good question. Let me think of what he knows about that.
'Cause if anyone knows what happened, these guys would.
Right. I'm trying to think of what all he can tell you about that. I think he says, here's what he says. I am aware of a missing persons case from 1980. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to get into the specifics of it because it's a different case.
Mm-hmm. And probably because you don't know a whole lot about it. You should look into that more because, that whole mind parasite thing that you've been, that you're worried about, that you say people can hear talking?
Mm-hmm.
He claims to
yes,
have been classmates with them.
Okay, yeah, I will absolutely pull those records and review that. I appreciate the information. To be clear, unless a victim of this virus has reached the stage that all of you have, we have no real interest in imprisoning them or even approaching them, really. We would monitor them to make sure that things don't progress, unless they are actively hurting somebody or threatening to spread the virus further. If you have friends that are afflicted with this, I would not be interested in bringing them in directly.
Then let Fang go. He has nothing to do with this.
Fang was there with you, right?
Yes, but the progression of his condition is far earlier. And yeah,
He's only involved because we kind of drug him into some stuff that we really shouldn't have.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
He does sort of stop and say, okay, we did actually see some better results from the psych test on him. Chauncey, you can't hear the voice?
Wait. His name's Chauncey?
No, I think we can all agree, as far as we're concerned, his name is Fang.
Yeah,
that's what I go by. I don't know. Yeah,
no, your name's Fang.
Listen, Fang's a way cooler name.
We can call you Chauncey if you want, but I kind of got the feeling you like Fang.
I'm not like I know you get mad when people call you by your name, Melissa. Kacey, but I don't really get mad about it. It's just kind of, people do kind of make fun of it. So,
do you like Chaunce?
I like Fang.
Okay.
I think Fang suits you more.
Yeah.
Thanks. I can't hear anything.
I think Woodard says okay, we will need to do some more testing to make sure that everything checks out, but yes, we can probably get you out of here then. Actually, I do want to talk about a conditional way that all of you can get out of here, because you are useful as a source of information to us, but like Jake intimated, we don't have very many agents that have Eidolons, and having people that can act in crisis situations that have the kinds of abilities that you do could be a big help to the Bureau.
You are aware that most of us are not legal adults, right?
And also, like, don't particularly love cops.
Well, I mean, that's a personal thing. I just mean, like, I know you guys are, like, able to do kind of whatever legally, but, like...
Right.
Even if that was the case, like, we are still not... We're kids in the eyes of the law.
Actually, wait, is that true? I feel like some of us must have had birthdays by now, right?
I feel like we are getting hung up on the whole law thing when that doesn't seem to be super...
Clearly not applying.
It doesn't apply to them, but if we are out there doing things, it will apply to us.
They would issue us fake IDs.
Yeah, I have a feeling he can pull strings. Am I wrong?
Well, your ties to the Bureau would not be something that we would want public.
Kacey holds her hand out like, see?
Honestly, though, the minor element of it is one of the least important reasons for why, but...
But, so you're telling me, like, you want us to go help you, and if we don't, like, if we do, but we get caught, or we get caught up in some bullshit, like, we're on our own.
I'm not going to say that you're on your own. It would honestly depend on the situation. And this is a completely voluntary offer. You're free to stay here, and we can,
so the only way we get out is if we do this.
Well, unfortunately, the only way I can let you out is with an assurance that I have some means of making sure that you don't do anything rash. You've gained a lot of information in your time here, and before your time here, and I do need some way to put some guardrails on you. Let me explain my Eidolon as best I can. It is it's this room. It's the headsets you're wearing. It's the questionnaire that you were given. It is my colleagues and subordinates. It is a power that weaves through whatever portion of the Federal Bureau of Investigation that I am in charge of. By agreeing to work for me, you would be becoming a component of my Eidolon, which would grant me certain power over you. Now, the upside to that, we can get those headsets right off.
No.
What power?
Are you going to explain the catch here, or?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would be your superior. You would take orders from me.
Fucking gross. Ew.
I would be your the supervisor. Does that word work better for you?
No.
Well, like I said, it is you are under no obligation to accept that offer.
If we don't accept, how do we expect to leave here? Or when? Or do we?
I won't sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say you would never get out of here, but I couldn't give you a timetable on it.
Because you don't have anybody else who can talk to this guy.
Right. You would get out of here if and when the psychic virus has been neutralized.
All right, I'm joining. Fuck it.
He points to Solo. That's one.
Did we get paid for this?
I would have to make some phone calls, but I'm sure we could get you, yes. We can get you a contractor's fee.
All right, looking a little more attractive.
Aren't you rich?
It's the principle of the thing.
How do you think people get rich, Charlie?
I wouldn't know. I'm poor.
Maybe this could be your
here's a
start.
chance to fix that.
Yeah. See, Jake, I really had the wrong idea about you. You're cool.
Thank you, Solo.
What the fuck just happened?
What do you know about Farabend High School?
Not much. What do you know about Fairmond High School?
Oh, buddy. That's where I got mine. They're handing them out pretty heavily.
Then that definitely sounds like an object of interest for us, yes.
I think Regina looks at Charlie and Kacey and just says, I don't really think we have another choice.
You always have a choice.
You keep saying that, and yet I do not have another choice.
Yeah, because the choice is do this or we sit here and we rot in a room for the rest of our lives or whatever.
Do you understand how that's not really a choice?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be rotting in a room. We can absolutely get you some better amenities.
It's still jail. It's still jail. It's a prison.
Certainly. And you can choose that option if you want to.
I think Charlie holds out both her hands to both the gals.
Yeah.
If we're doing it together. I don't want to fucking do it, but like what, we're just gonna sit here?
Kacey, what about you?
How long have we been here?
It is currently 7 a.m. December 2nd. You've been here a little over a day.
Wait, December?
December? I thought January, right?
January 2nd, excuse me. I have not gotten a lot of sleep.
Do our parents just think we're missing?
As of this moment, yes.
Will they ever find out what happened to us?
If you choose to stay here, you mean?
Yes.
We could let you contact them, but you would not be able to divulge any details about where you are or why.
What would we tell if we can't tell them where we are, or what? How would we explain that we can't come home?
They'd make us lie about it. They'd make us like have a cover.
Charlie, I'm asking the man. Don't give him answers.
No, but Charlie was exactly right. You would need to come up with a cover story, and we would need to approve it before we let you make the phone call.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Yeah, if Kacey's in, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like everybody. Fang?
Fang, don't, dude. Don't do it. You don't need to.
I said we can have you cleared and out of here, but this offer does extend to you if you want to help the Bureau. We would certainly appreciate your assistance.
I just want to go home.
Perfectly understandable. In that case, Regina Rosenthal, Naomi Shirogorov, Melissa Chambers, Solaris Apogee the 57th, Charlotte O'Neill, you are officially inducted into the FBI under the auspice of Police the Nation. Let's get you guys out of here. Eidolon SKA is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at audioentropy.com as well as patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can follow us on Twitter and co-host at Eidolon Playtest, and join our Discord server at bit.ly/AEDiscord. Eidolon SKA will be back in 2 weeks on January 29th for Patreon subscribers and February 5th for everyone else. See you then! Clapping us in 3, 2, 1. And just like that, we're back, baby.
We're in it.
Ska never left.
I guess before I jump in here, anybody got any questions for Luke? Because Luke's going to try to be on this recording as little as possible. This is mostly going to be Jordan from here on out, so last call to talk to Luke.
I mean, I don't know if I have any... Listen, I don't know until we're in there.
Psychiatrist voice. Is Luke in the room right now?
No.
I like just so we're like more on the same page than we were with the finale.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, we are aware of Jordan's changes. Like, whenever Jordan like does a rewrite or a retcon, that doesn't mean we have to like be complacent or like okay with them. We're just aware that they happen.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Is everything you say in like narration stuff we can hear and are aware of? Like, are we hearing this narration the entire time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sick.
Yeah. If you're hearing it, your character's hearing it.
Okay, that's insane, but okay.
Yeah. No. I mean,
Right.
it's these are the boundaries I want to have
Yeah,
established.
I'm glad you asked because I would never have thought of that.
Yeah.
And we can hear it, but like if say I was hearing narration while Charlie's in the interrogation room, and like that agent dude whose name I already forgot, if he's in there, he wouldn't hear the narration, but Charlie does.
Correct. The only people that can hear the narration are the five of you and anybody who is touching Excalibur, which you left behind.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Whew, boy. Okay.